Yeah, I'm here.
주인님께 바치리라.
this game is a free-to-play game in Korea. It's an open beta, or I'm pretty sure this is just a standard game now. In order to play on Korea server, you have to be in the region, which means you have to use a VPN, and you have to have a Korean account because you need a Korean social security number and a phone number to verify it. China's still number one. Hey, you know what, Biggs? It is legit. And League of Legends, they are still number one. It is coming to Europe. It is coming to North America. They did announce it. 5 classes, I do believe there are. Or 4 or 5, I think it's 5, and then each class has 3 different things, so 15 classes total. So yeah, I don't know if it's pay to win. I played the game completely free, and I don't see any problems. I don't know what they're gonna have when they go to America. Of course, what they have is completely different. Or Europe. But it's a very good game. I like it. I'm glad they took their time with it. It's very well made and it's very well polished, and the gameplay is very fast. There is a lot of depth to it, which is pretty cool. It's basically an action RPG, but it has even more RPG elements as a sort in terms of like different worlds and stuff. It's not really hard for it to understand. I don't read Korean at all. They do have an English patch that kind of helps a little bit. And for the most part, I mean, that's pretty much about it. The hardest part about this game is maybe like the emote quest, but that's real easy. If you jump on the Discord, there's a quest you don't understand, you take a screenshot, show people where they'll help you. The hardest part is just getting the VPN just to hold or take place, and then of course, getting the account. I don't really think you're missing out on much if you don't play it, but if you want to experience the game yourself and you look really like you really just want to try, you can't wait, you can buy an account and get your VPN set up, and I can give you all the links. It's not that hard at all. Sometimes it's kind of finicky. If you try to play anytime in like late night to early morning, it's really tough because that's Korea's one. So that kind of like I wasn't able to get on until like 10 a.m. on the phone at 11 a.m. my time. I was trying to make sure I was out. I don't know what I can do from there to make sure that it's updated. It's a hassle once I get in. But during prime time, it's pretty much impossible for me to play. But our prime time is pretty sleep, so it's well, first and foremost, you have to download all the different patches and stuff like that. I'm trying to remember where I got all the Reddit stuff and stuff like that. Let me see if I can link. I'll link to the Reddit. Give me 1 second. That's where a lot of people are. A lot of questions. You can download the game file there. It doesn't have to link to the Google Docs, so you can download the torrent. Follow the instructions. You got the channel step by step. Get everything set up. Just so you know though, the accounts though, you do not own them. If you do buy an account, it's $25 unless you have a Korean friend that you know that can get an account for you. If you plan on playing for a long time, you want to get an account that's for extended play, which is usually $25. Usually, just so you know, they're charging rent on the account, so you got to pay that every month. If at any point they ask you to re-verify, they'll re-verify the account. That's when sometimes you check to make sure you're still, playing, you can re-verify. It's $1.17 verified. So basically, you're looking at $25 a month, and then if you don't have a free VPN, you can pay $50. I'm just trying to let you know everything up front before you download all this stuff in steps. You know, if you tell her the secret, bro, she'll know next time, and she won't tell the secrets. Oh, the game volume's higher? Cool. Let me lower that down. Just give me one for a second. I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Let me lower my game volume. That might be a lot better. Cool. Let me equip my new ring. Cool. Yeah, pretty sure it's a game volume. So this is the gist of it. If you want to play Lost Ark Online and you're playing for America, number one, you're going to need a Korean social security number to make the Korean account. Two, you're also going to need, if you want to play long term or get all the benefits, you have to verify your phone. So that's two things, right? So if you have a Korean friend that can do that for you, fantastic. You'll have an account to play forever, and you'll never have to worry about your account like locking up or whatever, because you have your whole Korean homeboy or homegirl, and they'll be able to take care of you. So first and foremost, if you want to play it in Korea, you have to have a Korean social security number, or you have to have access to an account. Now, if you don't have a Korean homeboy or homegirl that can hook you up, then it's $25 for an account that will last for an extended play. That account is $25 a month. You're just renting the account because the person's using their social security number and their number to verify it. There are cheaper accounts. You can get an account for $5-10. But if that account gets hit with the re-verify, which means it's going to need to re-verify your shit, you pretty much lost that account. Or some people, they'll offer a service where you can just basically re-verify it. So it's like, oh, I need to get my account re-verified. They'll do it for you, but they're going to charge you $2 or $3 or whatever, and that might take some time. Most of the accounts that you purchase are monthly rentals, so you'll have to pay whatever they charge per month to have the account, and at the end of the day, it's never going to be truly yours because it's not your social security number and not your number. So just let me say that first. So if you're still at this point and you're like, I still want to play it, you're also going to need a VPN. Exit lag is pretty good. I heard that's free, but I heard some people still pay for it. You also have Mudfish. I use Mudfish. I pay money. I pay money for the VPNs I use. They have a lot of different Korean VPNs that I could use. You top off your account with money. I put like, I say about $5. And at $5, it lasted me for like the last 30 hours of gameplay. And it's down to like $2 left. Because when you use the VPN, it does charge. It goes down fairly slowly, but I've noticed it's been going down a good amount. But not too fast. So, because you need the VPN in order to connect to the Korean servers. So as long as you don't mind getting the account and getting the VPN, I encourage you to get it. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. It's straightforward to download and install everything. And it's not too hard at all. Mudfish is easy setup. I haven't did exit lag. I heard exit lag's okay. Just so you guys know. Because a free-to-play game paying $30 a month just to play it, it's not that much free to play, and some people don't want to do it. So I just wanted to let everybody know before you start on this journey of downloading everything and then being like, what the fuck? Is the game fun? I enjoy it. Is it awesome? Yes. Sometimes it is hard behind a VPN. You're constantly switching the nodes and stuff like that. Some of the annoying things is that the re-verify thing, you don't ever own this account, and then on top of that, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. And if you're playing during prime time, which is like anywhere from like 10 p.m. down to 6 a.m. in the morning, it is till like 10 a.m. I'd say 10 o'clock at night till 10 in the morning is a fucking no-go. Realistically, it probably can be like 3 or 4 in the morning till 10. They're fucking busy, bro. And I can't usually connect till after that. I was able to connect today till 11. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get a link to the server. Let me see here. There's a link for you guys for the Reddit. When you get to the Reddit on the right-hand side, that's their Discord. Inside the Discord, under announcements, there is going to be they have the links to everything in the announcements. They have the links to when they update stuff, but the big thing is in the announcements subsection. If I'm not incorrect, yeah. Everything is inside the announcements. They have the links to the Google Drive where you can download everything. If you don't want a Google Drive, they also have the torrent, and then you can start your adventure there. So the first thing is get everything downloaded. Well, actually, no, the first thing, get yourself an account and get yourself the VPN set up, and then download everything. Because it's going to take the longest time it takes to get is the account, and the account, sometimes you can get them instant, sometimes they take a while. When I bought mines at like 10 o'clock in the morning, I wasn't able to get my shit set up until like 7 o'clock because that's when the guy came online. And that's about it. So like I said, go to the Reddit for Lost Ark. Go to the Discord. Go in the announcement sections. You can download the game client. Then you want to head over to Exit Lag. You head over to get Mudfish, get your VPN set up, get your account. If you guys need a link of a site or a guy to go through to get the account, this is the guy I went through. He is not instant, but his account is pretty solid so far. His name is Mr. Cinch 420. If you guys go through him, tell him Debo sent you. And that's where you can get an account at. You will not own that account. It is not yours. So just treat it as it is what it is. Shit might disappear, and that's what happens. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to ask. I'm here to help. So you had a little discussion with Ava, eh? Sorry about that. Did I just explain all that while being muted? Maybe so. Long story short, the end game I don't know about. Currently, right now, for the game, I don't know how much pay to win it's going to be. If they're coming to an American market, I'll assume they're intelligent. They're going to base on the market. American market doesn't like pay to win. But what they'll do is maybe have like little perks, like if you pay $10 a month or $5 a month, they'll give you extra experience and subtle shit like that. So So like I said, that's the only big question. In terms of the gameplay, how everything is, the graphics, the system, the gameplay, it's phenomenal. I think it's really good. The only way they can fuck it up is by not enough content, or they make really weird content. The late game is weak, or they make it pay to win, which I don't think that will be the situation. So we're still going to have to wait and see how things go. Outside of all that, a lot of people are playing in Korea. A lot of people enjoying it. I think a lot of people are looking forward to it. If they release out here, I think it's going to be a hit. Hopefully when they bring it to America, they either make it so you have to buy an account, or if they're going to make it free to play, because I worry about the bots and shit. Hopefully they make it something where they got some anti-bot kind of shit. That's really about it. If you guys are looking to get into actually playing it on the Korea open beta, I advise not to play between the times of like 2 in the morning or 12 midnight to, let's say, 10 in the morning. It's real busy. You will need a Korean account. They go for all different types of money. If you plan on playing long term, I advise buy the $25 ones. The VPN will run you about anywhere between $5 to $10 a month if you invest in that, so you can make sure that when you log into the game, it shows that you're playing in Korea. Kalaw's Lost Ark. This is the best place to get an account. That's what I got. And this is the best place to go download the game and get all your information. That's the Reddit. Go to the Discord on the right-hand side. If you plan on playing this game and you're serious about committing and getting everything to work, go through Kellogg's, buy the $25 account. Keep in mind, that's just a rental. It's $25 a month plus whatever you spend on your VPN, and you don't own anything at any time. And at any time, maybe the guy stops selling it or he doesn't deal with it anymore. So just let that be known. But if you're really if you're really hell-bent on playing it, then as long as you know what's going to go down, there you go. Yeah, it's a rental. You're not going to own it because it's their social security number, is their number. Like, even if you were to gear it up high level, it will never be yours. So that's what I'm saying. You can just wait for the American release or the European release, or wait when they do that with the beta. That is one option. I just wanted to play because I was like, hey, I just want to fucking play this shit now. I don't want to wait. Plus, I want to make guides and stuff like that. So if you're really committed, then you don't give a fuck. Like me, if this account blows up, I'm fine with it. I'm alright. I understand. Because I just want to play the game and understand the mechanics and be able to make some guides and some YouTube videos and shit like that and get ahead of the curve before the game's out. So when the game actually drops in North America or Europe, I'm good to go and I'm ready to go. Just so we can be clear, though. So people know what's up. I try to, let people know what's up from the beginning. It's very easy to set everything up. Sometimes, the VPN can be a little bit tricky, but for the most part, once I get on for the day, I'm good. I have a hard time playing versus playing in primetime hours. And they do have a slight English patch where about 20% of the game is translated. Not the quests and stuff, but more the menus and things like that on certain quest items and things of that nature. It's a very enjoyable game. It feels more like I'm playing like what Diablo should have been. The MMORPG elements are like when you fight like certain raid boss, kind of like monsters like this, but the big MMORPG elements is like, when you go into town and how big the worlds are, how big the world is. It makes it feel like an MMORPG in that regard. But pretty much it plays like a Diablo or PoE game. I think when it does release, it will do very well, and a lot of people will like it. I don't have a recommended server. If you ask on the Discord, they'll kind of tell you all the American players are. I don't care if I play with other American players or not. It's not. I just picked the server and just started playing. I just really wanted to experience the game. I wasn't too worried about that. But I would advise, if you want to do it, I would say play with other American players. Play with other people, speak your native language means. I forgot what server it is. They just opened up a brand new server. So that should help with the whole issue of like they have massive queue times today.
침입자를 찾았나? 죄송합니다.
I chose Summoner because I always like to summon creatures. That's just my thing. I always play tank, healer, or a class that can summon monsters. In action RPGs, though, it's usually been always a class that can summon creatures. That's just my shit. That's what I'm into. The healer in this class, or the support class, is the bard. And then the tank is, I don't know, I don't know which one specifically, but it's one of the fighter ones, or whatever they call it. Because the base classes, all of them have 3 different classes they can be. Oh, that hit me, huh? Okay, I think that's enough of that dungeon. I think I got